it's so tough. And I always say this, it was a tough time. It was a tough time because I was I was set, you're stuck between a rock and a hard place. Because for my experience, I was in a situation where I had to provide for my children because my other person refused to. And then on top of that, there's just this guilt of wanting to push yourself harder, to elevate yourself, to make more money, to get to a position where you can bring more into the household. And when I would elevate myself from my experience, I remember being told by my kids that why am I doing this, that I love work more than them, and because they're hearing this from another side, that I don't want to give them attention, that they're not important to me, that work is more important to me. And so it's tough because it's like, yo, like I have to provide for you, but I also have to work, but I also have to like do these things to be with you. And I always love up on my kids and do everything I could for my kids. And you know, I'm present, but I also am working 12, 13-hour days because I'm the provider. So it's one of those moments where it's so tough to like be a career focused individual and then still and be a very, you know, presence mother. And then have this guilt and this shame put on me because of the time that I'm working or the hours that I'm working, so that I can build, so that I can take my kids on vacation, so that I can do all these things, buy a home, like everything possible. So it is challenging, but they have always been my why. And that's the reason why I've been able to elevate in my career, because without them, then, you know, like I always wanted to make sure that they had what they needed and what they wanted. I'm gonna grow in this. I'm gonna make money. I'm gonna work hard. I'm gonna give them everything that I would have wanted myself when I was a child too. But man,
You
just
gotta
make it
stay
happen.
fierce.